everyone. It is a Sunday and it is Sunday chit chat, and we are here to just chit chat. How many of you are freezing? Comment, guys. I'm telling you, I wasn't on last week, guys, because when I talk about snow, guys, we had it. It was just crazy, and your girl was outside shoveling like almost all a day, and outside now is still a mess. How many of you watching from North Carolina? Or the Carolinas, that is. Go ahead and comment. And also, guys, while you're at it, go ahead, everyone, and let me know where you are watching from. And also let me know about your weather. Like, today, really, guys, I do have a topic, but we're just going to chit chat, okay? Yes, because it is Sunday chit chat, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to have a great show, just chit chatting with each other. And I am actually open for questions today, okay? So if you have a question for me, you can also go ahead and ask me your question. So let me do some shout out while you all tell me where you're watching from. Happy Sunday to you all. Let's see who is here first. Most time is Jill. So let's see. Yes, we have Jill, we have Kenya, we have Wanda, we have Tracy, we have Claudia, and Jackie Mom is here. We also have Shavaz, I hope I pronounced that right. Blessed Angie's here, and I'm just looking. I'm scrolling. Yes, freezing in Florida. Like how you guys are dealing with it, the fact that you're not accustomed to it being that cold. I'm telling you, it's the coldest week of the year, right? Like I think we also gonna hit a record or something like that, and it's still gonna be cold next week, okay? And when I'm talking about cold, I mean like really, really, really cold. Now, Amelia is also here. Happy Sunday to you, and North Carolina freezing, watching from Winnipeg, and it's -10. That's Claudia. And we have Eunice. I like this one. And how are you doing? Welcome to the live chat. And if you're new here, go ahead and comment. What? What is going on in Arizona? We really need to move to Arizona, guys. I can't believe this. We need to move to Arizona. Look at this, 81 in Arizona. We need to go to Arizona. So what happened? It just swiped past and go straight. So it's just right across and just leave those little, like, I don't know how you're so warm in Arizona, but everywhere else is cold. Hi Razi, it's 24 here in Florida this morning. And when Florida is 24, you know it's bad. You know it is bad. Ilma is watching from the UK. Welcome to the live chat. Magdalene is here. Happy Sunday. I know you're in the Carolinas also, Magdalene. What's going on with you? And Kenya, I'm freezing in Jamaica, Queens. I know. And I'm telling you, the snow on the road, right? Oh my goodness. It's just pile up, pile up, pile up, pile up, pile up. Well, as I said, I choose to dress warm, like really, really, really warm, and I'm inside. Okay, I am inside, and I choose to dress warm because yes, it's the cold is really cooling, right? If there's any such thing as really cooling. Let's talk, guys. So I want to stay in the house. So here what happened. So I was watching a girl, she posted something online where, and I know that some people wouldn't get this joke, but if you're in New York, you'll get the joke, and probably like places like Boston or so. And she had to go somewhere, and she took her suitcase, and she was struggling through the snow because guess what happened? She chose to walk through the snow so that she didn't have to lose her parking spot. I know most people don't get it, but if you get it, you get it, right? If you get it, you get it. If you have that car and you have a spot right now, it's best to just leave it right there. Because if you move, someone else is going to get your spot, and you're not going to be able to find another spot. Not the way the road is. Now, I also watched another video where someone was showing, they were showing, let me see what, I think they were showing Greece and another country, and they were showing, like, they have like this snow thing that drive through the city and actually blow. I think they were showing Canada too, blow the snow in and they were saying, why is it that this is not in America? But I'm saying, if you're in New York, that wouldn't work because there's nowhere for it to drive because there's cars parked on both sides of the street. So if you have cars parked on both sides of the street, and because of so much snow, it's not like when street cleaning where you could move to the other side because there's no other side to move to because it's all snow. So something like that couldn't work. So it definitely have to be manually where, you have to come around and get the snow out until, we get a little better weather, which is not going to be this week. So I don't even know when we're gonna be melting. I really don't know, but it's all good. Sometimes it's good to have a little extra thing going. Now we haven't had any form of a snow like this for a couple of years. Well, I'm thinking if I'm wrong, if you're from New York or so, and I'm wrong, correct me. But I'm thinking our last big one was like 2015 or somewhere there, like, and it still wasn't this big. And I think 205 or somewhere there we have like a big one, so this was like a bit much for us. But freezing in DC and Maryland, freezing there. Hey Handy Enid, welcome to the live. Oh, so Jilly said northern is cold but where you are is warm. Okay, so it just like bypass you a little, but I'm telling you guys, it's cold. Okay, I'm saying it is cold. So bottle up, warm up, and get the hot chocolate going, right? Or what is it? What is your favorite thing to drink? And for those of you who are living places where you're not experiencing this cold, don't I know it's always good to want to experience it, to be honest. And yes, you can experience it, but don't even be jealous, like, oh, I want to go play in the snow. Because when you live somewhere for a long time and you have this kind of a snow, you really don't enjoy it as you should. I personally like when it is just coming down, just to see it, especially, in the evening when it's just bright everywhere. But to go out and play in the snow and all of that is like, it's a kiddie stuff, really and truly. Like, yeah, so it's the cleaning up is too much sometimes. It's like it's too much. It's nice if it just fall and just melt away and you don't have to. But if you live in New York City, that is not outside of New York, if you live in the city, you got to clean your sidewalk, okay? And you got to clean it by, I think, by 10 o'clock. So if you have 1 foot of snow, you still have to go and try to make a pathway or something. So you got to get it clean. So with that, guys, it's no fun, no fun. And you know what happened years ago? People used to come around like, do you want us to shovel your snow? I was outside waiting, guys, and there was no one coming. And well, we have neighbors and everybody pull together and do our thing. And then after that, I saw two guys coming, and they were saying to me like, oh, can I shovel your snow? I already shovel. And guess what? They didn't even have a shovel. So, like what happened to the kids that used to go around and shovel snow like for a pocket change or so? I don't know. I really don't know. Yes, Claudia, we have a time limit to shovel the snow. Yes, we do. We do. We do. I mean, like in the form of like a blizzard, like the other day. I mean, you can be penalized, but yes, on a regular snow day, if you don't shovel the snow, you could get a ticket in New York City. We here in New York City is like they just penalize us for everything, like how we have congestion pricing now. You can drive from Brooklyn to Manhattan without having to pay that was $7 congestion fee. Like, yes, so it's everything is a charge. Okay, everything is a charge. Everything is a charge here. So you just have to get it done. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat, guys. We are here, and go ahead and let us know where you're watching from. On here, we're going to talk about anti-aging secret for firmer, brighter, glowing skin. So if you're here and you have a skincare question, go ahead and ask it today. We choose to really just chit chat, but we are open for questions. And if you have anything you need to know about firmer looking skin and secrets and all of that, go ahead and ask, or we will talk about it. Hi, Merita. Welcome to the live show. Lana is here also. And Brooklyn, New York is here. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday. And who else is here? If you're watching and you're new, don't be bashful. Go ahead and comment. We like when you comment so we can give you your shout out so that, more people will come and watch. 'Cause that's basically how it is. Once you comment, then more people will, the system will know that, okay, so you're all enjoying this, so let's just share it with other people. Now, Jackie Mom, I have lots and lots of snow shoveling for days. And this is what I'm talking about. Lots and lots and lots, and digging out cars if you drive cars. I'm telling you, but it is all good. Yes, everything changed. Like I think when I don't know about younger people nowadays, and also I know it depending on where you live. Where you live have a lot to do with how the teenagers really behave. But like nowadays, I don't see teenagers. But then 20 years ago, you have a snow day, you would go outside and you don't know who to choose, right? You don't know who to choose. You'd have like so many teenagers coming around wanting to shovel snow for you, because when they shovel, of course, you're paying them and they make like really, really good pocket change during this time. But I don't know. Unless I'm my neighborhood, unless everybody's grown now. But like there's no one coming around. Like it's crazy. And like I told you, like those two guys that I saw coming around with no shovel, they are not our neighborhood kids. Okay, they're not our neighborhood kids. And to be honest, I gotta be honest with you, I was a little skeptical when they came around, because they were like just like don't want to move, and I'm saying I got it, I got it, I got it. They didn't want to move. So it's not like the regular neighborhood kids. They like, yeah, they were more, to me, they were more like those that be careful here, be cautious here, be careful here. Yeah, because they don't have no shovel. They just acting like, and they don't want to move, even though you're saying like, you come with too long on, normally you come with your shovel. So they were more like that, where I was a more like a little standoffish, like, I really don't know. You don't want them in your yard, like, yeah, that kind of a thing. Because you know what the neighborhood kids look like. Alana, welcome to the live show from Bahamas. It's cold for us here because any temperature lower than 70 degrees is cold. And I understand what you're saying, because when I was growing up, guys, most of you know I'm Jamaican. January, February in Jamaica, where I live in the countryside, used to be cold, like cold, 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 cold in the mornings. And most likely that cold, cold, cold was probably about 65, right? So, when the water was cold and all of that, it's probably 65. And we were like grabbing sweaters and all these kind of things, because as far as we're concerned, it is too cold. So I do understand that. Now, Claudia, they're looking for your shovel to take and run, something like that. And I felt it. I felt like these weren't genuine, because normally they come with their shovel. All right, guys. So it is Sunday Chit Chat, and if you are here for chit chatting, that's what we're doing today. We are chit chatting, because this is what Sunday Chit Chat is all about. If you have a question for me, guys, go ahead and ask the question. And of course, I titled the video today 50 Look 30. Like, yes, I like to use that topic, to be honest. And anti-aging secret for firmer, brighter, glowing skin. How many of you feel like when the time is cold, your skin glow? Comment, and let me hear that, guys. But I just want to hear it from you. But I am here to tell you that when the time is cold, if you don't take care of your skin, you're not gonna have no glow. A lot of people think that when it's cold, or you live somewhere where it's cold, your skin automatically is looking nice. Absolutely not. Because when it is very, very cold and you're inside, there's a heating system going on to keep your home warm, and that can take a toll on your skin. That could really dry your skin out. Okay, that is the time when you find that your lips are dry and cracking up, your hands are dry, your feet are dry, your skin is itching. And most people don't know that. Most people think that it's so cold, the coldness is keeping you all cool and nice. But no, it is really, really taking a toll on your skin. So what you have to do is to make sure that you are moisturizing your skin. Very, very, very important. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. You cannot over moisturize the skin in the winter. Like, no, there's no such thing. If you put an extra moisturizer on your skin, it might feel a little heavy, it might feel a little thick, but there's no such thing as over moisturizing your skin. And don't just focus on only your face. Remember, guys, you have your body also. So you are not only focusing the face, the neck, and décolleté, but you're taking care of your entire body. So let's just tell me where you're all watching from as soon as you join the chat, guys. So let's cheer for firmer skin. Let's talk a little about firmer skin, but if you're coming in, come. So we have M Cassiano. Happy Sunday. Can you tell me? Okay, so let's pull this one up. We are waiting for question, guys. If you're new here, come on and ask us some question. Can you tell me what your morning routine is? I'm struggling to find the best routine for mature skin. I know you have many wonderful videos, and this is from Mary. And I like this kind of question. And the reason why I like this kind of question is that some people don't really have a morning skincare routine. I find a morning skincare routine to be a little quicker for me because in the evening I have more time. Let me know if I'm jumping, guys, because on my end I feel like my picture is like jumping a bit. Not coming from my internet, because my internet is full blast, so it's probably the system. And you know, I've been doing this live show for over 10 years. No, about 8 years or so. No, yeah, 9 years, somewhere there, about 9 years. And I find that when it is cold, we have this kind of jump. How many of you remember years ago when my internet was not as strong and I had to go and get like a more stronger internet. So I find that it's when it's cold, something is going on. All right, so let's take this question. My personal morning skincare routine is I get up, I wash my face, okay? And of course, I have cleanser that I use in the morning. Let me show you what I like to use a lot. So let me pull out some products. And if you're new here, you might not know that we have our own skincare line. We tag some products so you can go ahead and you can, check us out. So in the mornings, I like to use my Ultra Luminous Age-Defying facial cleanser. And it's just morning we're talking about, so let me stick to morning. I like to use this cleanser in the morning, okay? Now, if I use anything on my face at night, that is, I'm going to use the word like more like greasy, like if I'm slugging or something like that, I would use the turmeric cleanser in the morning, our turmeric cleanser, which I don't have here right now, but we do have a turmeric cleanser. Now, I do not recommend the turmeric cleanser for everyone, especially for mature skin, unless you're just starting out and your skin is dull and rough. But some people like it. If you wear like heavy makeup and stuff like that, yes, go with that turmeric cleanser. But turmeric sometimes could dry your skin a little, so you have to be mindful of that if you're using the turmeric cleanser. That is why I would leave the turmeric cleanser in the evening and use it more in the morning. But if I use, let's say I put some Vaseline on my face in the night, and in the morning I would go for the turmeric cleanser. But this is a cleanser that I tend to love using in the morning. So I cleanse my face every morning, and once my face is clean, not this week nor last week, but I like to use my ice roller, okay? But if I'm very, very cold, like I was cold this week and last week, well, this week just started last week, then I would skip my ice roller. But I like to use an ice roller on my face in the morning. And if you don't have an ice roller, then don't worry about it. Magdalene corrected me, 9 years. Thank you, Magdalene. Now, don't worry about it. You can use a cube of ice. Why do I do it? It's because I just believe in it. I just feel like it just wake my skin up. So I will wash my face, rub that ice roller on my face. This is my morning routine. Now, once that is done, I pat dry my skin, and then I am using a serum. No, I would use my toner. And what toner do I use in the morning? I use a variety of toners in the morning. I sometimes use my Ultra Luminous toner because this is more like a treatment for my skin. And of course, sometimes I use two different toners, of course, guys. Or I am using like my coconut water collection. Most of the time when it comes on for my toners in the morning, to be honest, is whichever one my hand reach for. Because, sometimes, but a good morning toner is good. And then after that, I would use a serum. If I'm using my Ultra Luminous serum, I'm using it. Or if I am using my avocado or my papaya serum, I would use a little bit of that on my face. And once that is done, then I'm going to use a moisturizer. I personally like to mix my moisturizer because sometimes I use like my Luminous, but I also like to add a little bit of a collagen on my face. So I don't know. And it's just, you asked for my morning routine, so I'm going to give it to you. So here is the collagen cream. Now, I just believe in the collagen cream, to be honest, guys, for reasons, because I do wear a bit of makeup, especially is if I'm going somewhere. So I like to take the collagen cream, and I show this all the time, and I like to fill it in my laugh lines. I use it, so that is why I'm telling you that I use two creams. So I fill the collagen cream in my laugh lines. Yes, I'm getting older, and I'm trying to hide whatever wrinkles might be there. And I know you're gonna be like, "There's no, my face look fat today. It's probably the hairstyle or something." Yeah. So I put it in my laugh line like this, just something I personally like to do. And I like to take my collagen cream and I like to use it along my jawline right here. Strange, everybody have strange routine. This is just mine. I use it along the jawline like that. And once that is done, and of course, sometimes I just put it in the little frown line right there. This is not only the way I use collagen cream, but most of the time, this is how I'm using the collagen cream. And then once that is done, then I go in with like my ultra luminous moisturizer. I only have the box here, guys, just the empty box. I don't have a bottle right here. So, and then I would use this ultra luminous moisture. No, why am I forgetting my eyes? I would use my eye cream, and there's the other truth. The truth also is that I would use the ultra luminous ice cream sometimes, and sometimes I'm using my caffeine eye cream, and sometimes I'm using the collagen eye cream. It's just the mood that I'm in the morning. But basically, that, and then I'd use the moisturizer on my face. Basically, that is my morning routine. My morning routine is very, very simple, quick and easy, but I'm layering my products on my skin. That is it, my morning routine for mature skin. The only thing I do different in the morning is to use my ice roller. Now in the evening now is a total different ball game because I'm exfoliating. Sometimes I'm using facial mask. I'm just doing all kind of things in the evening, but morning I make it quick. One thing I make sure to do is to layer products on my skin. One thing that I am trying also to do that I sometimes really don't do is to make sure that I am wearing a little bit of a sunscreen over whatever it is I'm wearing. So if I am going out and I'm wearing makeup, I'm trying to take just a little, and every sunscreen goes on your skin last, okay? Or you can buy makeup with sunscreen in it. I personally don't like my makeup with sunscreen in it. So I'm now trying to do a little bit of a sunscreen over my face when I'm done. So that is it. That's my morning routine. Simple, easy. And I promise you, I'll make a video and show you my morning routine. I promise you all with my little ice roller. But then another day, come back and ask me about my routine. Now, here's what I need to tell you. Because you're struggling to find the best routine, it's simple. Make it simple first. Once you make it simple and you master it, then you're able to add other things. So what you need to do is to cleanse your skin in the morning, okay? Once you cleanse, you pat dry. You need a facial toner, you need a serum, and you need a moisturizer. Facial toner, a serum, a moisturizer, and an eye cream. That's it. That's all you need to do. You wash your face and you apply these things in order on your skin. Don't forget, do a little massage. That's something I forget to mention because, for me, whenever I put my stuff on, I'm always massaging your skin, your mature skin. You just need to massage it. That is the routine. Now, you have the routine going. What is the other issue? The other issue is what products to use for your mature skin. That is the key right there. What do you need to use for mature skin? Now, when we age, our skin tend to lose the elasticity. It tend to lose the firmness. Everything is slowing down. So you're going to go more towards anti-aging products. And anti-aging products, I mean, you're going to look for vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. A lot of these are going to fall under like retinol and collagen and vitamin C. So those are the products that you're going to look for. And I always like to tell people to do also an hyaluronic acid. Like if you're just starting out, try an hyaluronic acid serum or get a complete set so that you don't have to make any mistake. A complete set like our Ultra Luminous collection or our Supreme collection. This is the Supreme collection here, and they come with from cleanser, toner, serums, eye cream. They have everything in it, and this one even have a day and night cream in it. So if you are in doubt and you cannot stick to a routine or you do not know how to build a routine, go for a set of products. Can't go wrong. Straightforward. Morning time, you do that. Evening time now is a different thing because you need to at least exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week, and you need to do a skin firming mask at least 2 to 3 times a week. That's my routine. I don't do a mask in the morning, nor do I do exfoliate in the morning. I just make it simple and quick. Guys, my phone is going. Okay, here it is. Sorry for that. All right, so let's go to another question. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. It is Sunday and we're chatting. We're, answering as many questions as we can. And yes, emphasize, as Jill said, and keeping your under eyes clean. Very, very important, because that is where gonna show your age like the fastest. A lot of people think that you show your age more when you start to see the wrinkles and all of that, but your eyes tend to show your age faster than you would think. Okay, like me, when I'm tired, you look at me, you could see it, like it's just right there looking at you like that. Yes, she's tired, you see it, and then that is just everything is just looking older. Rosie, same morning routine for me, with exception of ice roller. I need to add that. Wash my face, toner, serum, moisturizer or oil, and eye cream, then a quick massage. That is it. You don't have to overdo things in the morning. You just take it easy. Nighttime is a different story. You pat things on, you play around as much as you would like to. Now, what's good for raccoon eyes? I'm going to answer this one. And raccoon eyes, I'm telling you, really can show your age. Now, here's what I have to tell you. It's a process, okay? It is a process. And the process include a lot of little things. However, if you're consistent, you will get it. You have to make sure your eyes is clean, the areas around your eyes. Just as how we exfoliate our face, that's how you need to clean the eyes. But we're not telling you to go exfoliate your face, your under eyes like that. You're going to use a wash rag and you're going to wipe windshield wiper. You make sure it is clean. Now, any serum that you use on your face, for the most part, it can use under your eyes, even though they do have under eye serums out there. We just don't have it at Khichi Beauty Skincare. So I just know that anything you use on your face as your serum, you can dab it under your eyes. And you need to get an eye cream. Now you have raccoon eyes. I would suggest that you try caffeine eye cream, and either you're gonna buy one or you're gonna make one on YouTube here. Let me see where you're watching. If you're watching from YouTube, yes, I have a variety of caffeine eye creams out there, DIY, really good. Or you can try our caffeine eye cream. However, along with that, I would like to introduce you to our eye patches. Don't sleep on these eye patches. And if you can't buy an eye patch, make one. Okay, if you can't buy one, make one. Years ago, we make a lot on YouTube. We have the videos there. You can just type in dark under eye circles, Khichi Beauties eye bags and all of that, Chichi Beauty, and they're gonna come up. So no excuse like, oh, I can't get my hands on those eye patches. When people tell me that, I'm like, but all of these eye patches stem from the eye patches that we used to make. Okay, we didn't have like the fancy hydrogel to make them. So what we used was cotton pads, and they work amazingly. Okay, that is why sometimes I feel like I created these. Okay, you see it everywhere, but go back a couple of years, 10 years ago, and look, and you see we were making them. So here we have some, and we have avocado, we have avocado, we have blueberry, and we have the black gold. So you make those eye patches and you put them under your eyes, okay? Under your eyes. And you're going to you can do it in the morning, you can do it in the evening. At least once a day, you do those eye patches and keep it up. Keep it up. Caffeine eye cream, make one, buy one. It doesn't matter, but make sure that you, no, Claudia. No. No. All right. So caffeine eye cream, you make one, you buy one or something, but you are going to make sure that you are treating, just as how we treat the rest of our face. That is how you need to treat this area right here. Special attention, AM and PM, morning and evening, night and day. You treating this area right here. And don't forget to use your eye cream. Very, very important. Very, very important. Dab, dab, dabba, 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 dabba. Yes, it's definitely spam because it wouldn't be FedEx. It would be UPS or USPS. Okay? Dabba, 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 dabba. And that's how you're massaging. We have some amazing video. If you check out our 25-day skincare challenge, just find a topic that we talk about getting rid of dark under eye circles, and you'll be good to go. But the most important thing is to take care of it daily. You cleanse it, you put that serum that you use on your face all over, and then you take your eye cream. As I said, whether you make one or you buy one, caffeine is good because it do for circulation. And also, guys, our caffeine eye cream can clear that up, but you got to use it, and you got to use it, and you got to use it. Okay? All right. So, yes, don't sleep on these hydrogel patches, guys. I swear by them. Okay? I swear by them because, when you wake up and your eyes is puffy or raccoon eyes or something and you use it, you'll be so blown away. I'm always blown away. Every time I use them, I'm blown away like, woo, can't believe it. Yes, they work. And for us, you get 60 in a jar. A whole 60. One of this jar can last you 1 month or 2 months, depending on how often you use them. All right, it's Sunday Chit Chat, guys, and we are chit-chatting with you. We are taking questions. We are also sharing tips on how to get firmer skin, brighter, glowing skin. I'm so glad to see you. I used to follow your beauty routine faithfully. Where have you been? We have never left. We are always, always, always here. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know a lot of people follow us and the notification don't go out. I think like on YouTube, if you don't watch like your favorite follower like for a month or so, you get less recommendation from them, and then you just go on your page and see all kind of different things that you don't normally even watch. So you have to just keep on watching your favorite people, visiting their channel and all of that, and that's how you get notification. If you don't get notification, that because you don't come around much, so you would know that that we're still here. But yes, we're here and we're still sharing. We kind of have our own skincare line now, but we still do DIY because that's where we're coming from, and that's where what we will always do. Any question, guys, go ahead and comment. It is Sunday Chit Chat and we are chit chatting. Now, Amelia, I think that is true. However, I've been using a lemon. Okay, let me look up this one. Lemon and honey mixture that as my daughter asking about my glow. And tell us about that lemon and honey mixture that you are using, Amelia. We are pretty interested in it. Now, I personally like to use the lemon peel. And here's another thing that a lot of you don't know, which I will always say that, because there's things that I like to go back to. Now, if you have that lemon and you dip that lemon in, so like you just cut that lemon like that. If you have rough skin, you have acne, on the skin and your skin is just not as smooth as you'd like it to be, you take that lemon, a half of a lemon, you dip it in some brown sugar. And if you don't want to use brown sugar, go and use only white sugar you have, go ahead and use the white sugar. Why I normally say brown sugar? Because brown sugar is softer than white sugar, okay? The granules for brown sugar is better to use on the skin than the white sugar because the white sugar is more processed and it's easier to irritate the skin. Now, if you don't want to use brown sugar, you can go ahead and you can blend some rice and no water in the rice, just blend the rice dry and use that. You dip that lemon peel in it and you give your face a good scrub, like 2 minutes or so, and you rinse it off. Your skin feel amazing. Like your skin feel really, really, really good. I love using that. And another thing that I like and I always will use on my skin is baking soda. Baking soda mixed with coconut oil or anything like that, aloe vera gel, like it just really leave your skin very, very smooth and nice. And for those people who do not like to do like the DIY, then that is the reason why we make our facial polishes. If you join our mailing list on our website, you know that this morning we sent out an email for the facial polishes. Like we have the blueberry, and these granules are so fine, guys. Polish. If you want to learn about the facial polishes and how to polish your face, sign up for our emails on alexmaxi.com because this morning we sent out some information for you all about facial polishes. And we even have the aloe vera facial polish, okay? We even have the aloe vera facial polish with fine granules. And believe it or not, these granules are so fine in these facial polishes that you can polish your skin with them every day. Safe enough once you're not overdoing it. But yes, lemon and lemon zest, guys, is another thing that I like to use. I like to use the lemon zest, orange zest, and lemon zest in my DIY. Any question, guys, go ahead and comment. It's Sunday Chit Chat. My sister Lisa said she break out more when she exfoliate her skin. I'm gonna put this one up. Yes, let's answer this question. My sister Lisa said she break out more when she exfoliate her skin. Now, here is what happening. What is she using to exfoliate her skin? That is a key question. And on top of that, also, is she steaming? She needs to steam and then exfoliate. What could happen depending on what she's using to exfoliate her skin? Her face, it could be clogging her pores because what exfoliation does to the skin is that it gets rid of the dead skin cells from the skin. When you over exfoliate your skin, what will happen is it will be more like you irritate the skin. Okay, not breakout. Breakout are coming from the pores, and breakout are formed when you have dead skin cells and grease and dirt that is clogging the pores. And when that happens, that's how you start to see the pimple, the pus, and all those little things. So it means that the pores are clogged. So whatever she's using on her face to exfoliate might be oil based or something that is clogging her pores. Tell her to start to steam her face and exfoliate once or twice a week and give it 6 weeks and come back and let us know if she have any form of improvement on the skin. Not everyone can use an exfoliator that is like oil base without steaming because it could clog the pores. Okay, no steaming. Yeah, she have to do the steam to open the pores to clear those pores out. And tell her to try my my facial polishes. They're pretty gentle and they're really good. They're not gonna clog the pores. So you could tell her to try one. Meredith, tell her we have the carrot, we have the blueberry, we have the turmeric, we also have the vitamin C. Just give her probably one of yours. Anyway, we are moving on. It's Sunday Chit Chat, and we are here. We're just chit chatting. I am jumping all over the place, guys. On my screen. So let me know if I am jumping on your screen. Is there anyone here that is new? If you're here and you're new, go ahead and comment so we could give you a shout out. And anyone here that has not been watching us for a while, Margaret Green. Great job. Thank you for that. Guys, you know who I was remembering last night, which is kind of so funny. I was going through my emails, and I came across Margaret information. And some of you don't know who Margaret is, and some of you might know Margaret Best. That was one of our OG that used to watch our channel. Like, she was like Jill. She was like, just Margaret was just doing everything for us on this channel, like, and lo and behold, she was in our chat also. As a matter of fact, Margaret was one of those that kept our phone chat, our group chat going. And she passed. And yeah, and the funny about it is that I never come back on here and talk about Margaret. So the funny thing that I remember, I came across her info and all of that, but sometimes people move on, passed on, sometimes I can't remember what month it was or anything like that, but we're just gonna give Margaret our shout out from down here. And most likely we know you're doing well up there. Sometimes people you cross part with is, yeah, so she was one of them. And I know some of you remember Margaret. Now another person that is not on the chat today is Titi, and we want to keep Titi in our prayers, guys, because we also know that Titi is another OG that don't really miss our show. So if Titi missing our show, something definitely is going on. So let's keep Titi in our prayers. If you believe in that, whatever it is you believe in, guys, I always have to remember that this is an international show and we all have different beliefs. So whatever it is that you believe in, just whisper it something for Titi. And of course, we know we have other people that I ran into someone. Well, long story short, I have a cousin of mine. It's really a cousin, but it's more like my son. Like, that's how I'm gonna put it, right? And he graduated from college, and I went to the graduation. And while I was at the graduation, one of his fellow graduates came to me, and he was like, "Oh, my mom, she used to watch your channel religiously, like religiously." And he was telling me all about his mom and all of that, but his mom passed, and seeing me was like, just did something for him to know that, because his mom used to watch me so much. Like, yeah, so we know we have that. So for those of you out there who might, we don't know about and all of that, we keeping you in our prayers too, like friends and family and all of that. Okay. All right, so let's continue, guys. Let's see where the time is okay. So we have time. We have about 17 minutes, and Amina is giving a recipe. Let's pull it up and see what it is. 1 spoon honey, 2 tablespoons fresh lemon juice, of course aloe vera gel. You ain't gonna leave out the aloe vera gel, and oil of choice. Okay, oil of choice, and we are using that to exfoliate the skin. And guess what, guys, you can use the lemon juice mixture, or you can use the lemon zest. Yes. And guess what, guys, you can also use the lemon zest to make a body scrub. Okay, and you can just add more, like some sugar to this recipe too, and take it all the way down on your body. And don't forget your neck and décolleté. All right, so any question, guys? Hello, this is Margaret Green. Welcome to the live show. And Renee's here. I still do DIY remedies. I'm using baking soda on my entire face. So you're definitely mixing it with something else, whether some oil or some honey or something like that. Any question, guys? It's Sunday Chit Chat, and we're here. So let's go back to our topic, glowing skin. Glowing skin. So this recipe that Amina share right now also can really brighten the skin. Brighten the skin is what we're looking for. Not everyone can use lemon on their skin. Let's be fair. The lemon juice, you got to know the proportion, and not everyone. I remember once I make a video years ago, and I just rubbed the lemon on my skin like that, and someone was like, "Oh, Yeah, you can't just use a lemon. It's too acidy on your skin. So anytime you're gonna use anything that have citric acid in it, always do a patch test on your skin. Okay, but if you know how to dilute things, then you can dilute things. So not everyone can just cut open that lemon and rub it on their skin. Some people do have sensitive skin, and some people the citric acid is too much, and that is why the lemon zest could be a better deal for you, because the lemon zest also have oil. I mean, you know that you get oil from lemon, but lemon oil is from the lemon peel. That's where the oil is. So if you cannot use the lemon juice, go ahead and use the lemon zest. Just make sure that you're washing your lemon with some baking soda, depending on where you live. Now, if you live like in the countryside where you can just go outside and just oh, so Magdalene said it was June 24, 2023. Thank you for that, Magdalene. Thank you so much for that. And yes, so it's not time, but yeah, I you know how these things go. So 2023, time just flying. That's all I have to say. Time is just going, going, going. All right, so let's get back to firmer skin. How many of you struggling with sagging skin? If you're struggling with sagging skin, here's a tip for you. When your skin starts to sag, it means that you are losing collagen. And when you're losing collagen, guys, you're seeing wrinkles and then you're seeing the sagging going on. You need to firm the skin up. And let me ask a question, guys. How many of you believe that when you use a skin firming mask, like a clay mask on your skin, it helps to tighten your skin? Comment and let me know if you really think that a mask can help to tighten your skin. Now, I already have my answer. Let me hear from you guys. How many of you think that when you use a mask on your face, it can help to tighten your skin? And how can a mask tighten your skin if you wear it and then you have to rinse it off? Go ahead and comment, because I have the answer for you. Let me hear from you. And if you're new here, give us a shout out, a comment. So look at me, guys. I am sweating up a storm. I'm telling you guys, this shirt that I'm wearing here is it called a shirt or is it called a sweater? It's a sweater. And of course, you know, I got this from YouTube. And this thing is so thick. When I tell you this thing is thick, this is so thick. But I thought I was gonna be cold today because it's so cold, like, you know. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on something really, really warm because I want to be warm. I want to be comfy and all of that. But now I'm burning up. Like, I am burning up. Look at me sweating in this time. And oh, anyway, guys, it is what it is. I guess it's perfect for outside, but not inside. Now, so, I mean, I forget to mention, I use it as an overnight mask. Okay. All right. So, mask. Yes, it can temporarily. That is coming from Claudia. Dominique is saying yes. Magdalene is saying yes. Jill is saying yes. Claudia, this is why I use a mask 2 to 3 times a week. So, the answer yes. And this Lana, mask can tighten and help sagging skin. Yes. And the answer is really yes. And that is why I always recommend using a mask on your skin. Mask is like the icing on the cake. I see I'm really freezing on my end. I hope I'm not freezing on your end. Yeah, mask can really help to tighten and firm the skin. The icing on the cake. Use a mask at least 2 times a week. At least, if you can, 3 times a week. Good. Whether you are making one or you're buying one, you just use a mask. How does the mask work on the skin? It works because, especially guys, you're using a mud-based mask. Now, you have mud-based, you have clay-based, and of course, on DIY Chichi Beauty, we do like cornstarch, you know, just a variety of masks. We do avocado, we do rice mask. I love a good rice mask, guys. Telling you that we're coming with a rice collection pretty soon. I love a good rice mask also, right? But the way I love my rice mask, guys, my rice mask, I love them when they are similar to how we make our mask for Chichi Beauty skincare. Now, I like when my rice is cooked. Yes, I like when the rice is cooked and blend. So you cook the rice, you blend the rice, and it's get like creamy. You could add a little milk to it if you want, and then you use it or rose water, green tea, whatever liquid you want to add to that cooked rice, and make it like soft. Like, okay, so this is our I love this mask. So this is our fresh rose mask. Is my lighting? Might not be able to see it. Let's see. Where's my camera? There is my camera. Right, that's it. Perfect. And it's a very, very soft. So a rice mask, I like when my rice mask is this soft. See, this soft. And then it's cooked and blend, and then you can, put whatever you want to put in there. You could even put a little avocado in there, and then you use that on your face. I love that. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to make a video with that this week with a little avocado. I have two little avocado in the kitchen, so I use a half a avocado this morning, believe me, and I leave a half for this evening. And don't ask me why I'm skimping on the avocado like that, because your girl is not going to the supermarket, okay? Because I am not going outside, and that is what is going on. So I am trying to stretch my little avocado out. So if tomorrow, if you see me make a video with a slice, like a little sliver of avocado, just know that it is from my avocado, and I just want to make a video from it. So avocado mixed with that rice. I'm just standing in the recipe. Look up for the video for it. So when I make that and I use it on my skin feels so smooth. See? Very, very soft. That's how I like my mask. So you apply the mask on the skin. Now, for most masks to work on the skin, you need to leave the mask on for at least 30 minutes. I do know that they have those like a rinse off mask and all of that. Yeah. I personally like to leave my mask on for at least 30 minutes because you need it to work on the skin. And when you leave it on the skin, the face and neck, as I said, 30 minutes at least, meaning that you could put that mask on your face for a couple of hours, and that is even better. Okay, that is even better. It's gonna help to tighten and firm the skin. Use your mask at least 2 to 3 times a week. And guess what? You can use a mask wherever you want to use a mask. If you want to just use a mask on your forehead because you have forehead wrinkles, you can. If you want to use it, don't forget the neck. Don't forget the neck. Don't forget the neck and décolleté. You use it. That's going to have to tighten the skin along with doing your other skincare routine. That's why I'm saying it is the icing on the cake. Okay. All right. So, Margaret Green, I would like a cream for my neck. I have some spot around my neck. What can I use on my neck? I have sensitive skin. Well, we have several neck cream remedies on this. Let's see if you're watching from YouTube. Yes, on YouTube right here, that you can make one. But if not, guess what? Chichi Beauty Skincare have a neck cream. And this neck cream, believe it or not, is very, very popular. It's a very, very popular neck cream, and I love it also. Now, for this neck cream, we recommend that you cleanse your neck, you exfoliate the neck, and you exfoliate this neck at least 2 to 3 times a week. And then you are going to use whatever serum you're using on your face, go ahead and use it on your neck. And then you're going to use this neck cream. So when you get the neck cream like this, this is all probably too much. You do like this, and then you apply the cream on your neck. My hand was in the mask, so, and I'm messing up my shirt collar. But you apply the cream on your neck and you massage it on the neck. You massage it on the neck and you use it AM and PM. You can pick it up on our website today and use the code KB20 and get 20% off. And one jar of this can last you a while, okay? It can last you a while. The trick is to massage. Don't sleep on it. And I've been telling you guys, I'm gonna be coming back with some massaging videos because I like that. I realize that most people are into more of a vlog style videos these days. So I'm prepping, guys, where I'm gonna bring out some of those. Some people still love the regular DIY the way we do it, but some people like to see it more of a vlog style. So I promise you guys, once I have some other announcement to make, then we'll we'll make some of those video and like my nighttime routine or so, and show you just how to massage the neck. Because here's the thing, and this is something that I share all the time with my subscribers. I feel like my neck is gonna show my age really, really fast. And sometimes even when you are like you watching like TV and stuff like that, the news anchors are still, and you look and their neck, you could see the neck is getting crepey. The neck is showing their age. And I feel like my neck is going to show my age more than anywhere else. And I start working on my neck. That is why I'm telling you, my neck cream, don't leave my side, right? And I am massaging, and I use things on my neck too, right? To be honest, I'm using machines and like derma roller and gosha and all these things I'm using on my neck, so to keep my neck from looking sagging. Okay, so everything is a process, guys, and nothing comes like, okay, you do it today, you don't do it tomorrow. You got to just keep doing it, because that's what I'm doing, because I don't want my neck to show my age. So yes, so that's our neck cream right there, and we have several recipes that you can look up. Just type in neck cream Chichi Beauty and you'll see, or just grab our neck cream from alexmaxi.com. Very, very good question. All right, so let's move on. If you're new here, guys, this Sunday Chit Chat. We only have about 4 minutes into the chat. And don't forget, guys, visit alexmaxi.com and some of the products. Some of you watching, you might see we have some products at the side. Those are anti-aging products that can help. All the products that we tag today on this video, those can help to tighten and firm the skin, brighten skin, and give you glowing skin. So all the products that we tag is good for that. And you can use my code KB20 and you get 20% off from Chichi Beauty Skincare. All right, support. Even if you're buying one thing, just show some love, guys. Show some love. Your support means the world to us. Okay, all right, any question, guys, before we wrap up today's Sunday show? If you have a question, comment. I was trying to see, someone is congratulating Merit, and I was trying to find out what was the comment before that, but I can't see. Now today we are broadcasting on both vertical and horizontal. So some people are watching on their phone, and some people are watching on iPad, and some people are watching like on TV or something like that. So I could see like Amina is watching on iPad, and let me see if it's on the iPad they show, if everybody else is on the phone. Yes, so they are doing this so that you get a better view if you're using your phone. So if you see me like do it to the side a little bit, it's because I got to make sure that the phone cam, which is over this side, is working. I'm center. I've got to make sure I'm center. All right, guys, so question time, question and answers. If you have a question for me, this is the time to ask. Go ahead and ask me any question about anti-aging secret for firmer, brighter, glowing skin. We are going to answer your question right now. So go ahead and comment. And if you're here and you have not yet given us a thumbs up, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And guys, let us know where you're watching from. I'm curious to know where you're watching from, and I'm curious to know what's the weather like where you're watching from. So go ahead and comment. Now, I don't know how many thumbs up we have. So guys, if you have not yet given the video a thumbs up, this is the time to give us a thumbs up. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up, because it really helped the channel, right? Whenever you come on and you watch, you give us a thumbs up, it helped the channel. And how many of you here have skincare question? Go ahead, you click on, so you want to know about tightening and firming. How many of you here, my youngest son as a child now? Oh, granny. Oh yes, I'm saying granny because you know, I don't know if it's just Jamaican say granny, but we say granny. Here, America, we said grandma. But we say granny. Like I call my grandmother. You hear me talking sometime about, oh, my grandmother. Yeah, I say my grandmother, but really I call my grandmother granny. right? So Meredith is now a granny. Okay, so that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Children are a blessing. Okay, that's nice. I like to use egg white as mask to a few times a week. Yes, that egg white. Yeah, you guys, you remember I make all these egg white videos? I love those. They tighten the skin also. The only thing which I never ever hide from you is that I never like the smell of egg. So whenever I use the egg mask, I have to put the orange zest in it. So you blend that egg white, you put that orange zest or lemon zest in it, and then it's gonna be more, you're gonna get that orangey fragrant. But if you're looking for real tightening and firming the skin, that's your jam right there. Using an egg mask on the skin. And here's something else that the egg mask does to the skin. When you leave it on the skin to dry, when you take it off, it also helps to pull the blackheads and the whitehead out from the skin. So don't sleep on that egg mask. Thinking about making a video with one this week, another one, a new one. All right, so definitely that's good. So thank you, Chichi, for a great show. That's from Jill and Merida. Anyone here that has not yet given us a thumbs up, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, guys. Please give us a thumbs up. We're asking for it. We don't know how many thumbs up or how many likes is there. And sometimes we forget. We forget to ask for it. So when you come on, guys, just do us a favor. That's all we ask of you. Give us a thumbs up. And sometimes, guys, 17 likes on the phone. All right, guys, so right now we have 58 people still watching. So 58 of you, 63 people still watching. Go ahead, the count is coming up, and give us a thumbs up and tell us where you're watching from. You're just joining us, give us a thumbs up and tell us where you're watching from, and we will be able to give you a shout out. Better yet, even if you have a channel, you can also put your channel name and we'll give you a shout out. We are being very generous today. So comment. Let's get at least 20 more thumbs up. Just it's below the video. Just give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. That's help us to grow. And that's also help the system to circulate our video. So go ahead and give us a thumbs up, guys. And if you're just joining and you might be wondering what did you miss, so we have Fiola, welcome. It's been a while. Welcome back. We are here, so come back and watch us and come back and ask questions so we could make your skin look amazing. And all of you people that has been missing in action, we're trying to bring you back, because guess what, the new year, new you, and we're trying to bring you new content. So come on over and share some love with us. We're waiting for some more thumbs up, guys. It's the end of the show. We have been here for an hour. So if you have not yet if you have not seen the entire video, you can wait until the video is posted, and then you can go back and you can watch the entire video. Get caught up on your videos. Thank you so much, Claudia. Now, my time is up, but we have video that we post in the week, guys. Go ahead and watch them. And since nobody's asking any questions, if you have one last question for me, I will take it, guys. Or if you have something to tell me, like I have some cleaning up to do after this show, so it's not. Oh, I'm also working on a video that I have to post tomorrow that I gotta finish editing. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And of course, I feel like I'm gonna really make that hot chocolate. Okay, so here's a good joke, guys. Let me give you a good joke. What happened to me this week? Before we go. So, when it comes down to hot chocolate, depending on the brand that you buy, is loaded with sugar, right? Loaded with sugar. Now, I personally don't want to have all that sugar in my system. So I am on for sugar-free chocolate, hot chocolate. So I went and I bought a sugar-free hot chocolate, but when it came, it's sugar-free, but of course it is sugar-free because it is mixed with Splendor, right? Now, really, that's not what I was looking for. I want just chocolate powder, cocoa powder. So anyway, I started to do some reading, and cocoa, guys, cocoa and cocoa if that's how it's pronounced, cocoa and cocoa. Someone was saying online that it is two different things. Now, for me, then back then I'm thinking cocoa, well, cocoa and cocoa, I'm saying is the same thing, right? So someone online was saying no, it's not the same thing because the cocoa is more processed than the cocoa, right? The cocoa is more in its natural form. So your girl was like, yeah, so I need to switch to cocoa because then just that's the same powder, plain cocoa powder. So when you get that at home, then you could make your hot chocolate and then you could add what you want to add to it. If you want to add stevia, if you want to add Splenda, if you want to not add any form of a sweetener to it and just add milk or something like that, then it's all up to you. So you are in control of the amount of sugar. So I went and I was pleasantly surprised that the cocoa is expensive. Yes, the brands them out there, it's expensive, but I bought a small one. Okay, I bought a small one. When it came, I was so excited to try it. Like, yes, I'm so excited to try it. Now I'm gonna be able to have my hot chocolate with absolutely no sugar, and I'm just good to go. And I, make the hot chocolate and then I taste it. And when I taste it, I realized that this is what I grew up with. Oh my goodness, guys. Now, this is what I grew up with. Now, some people might not remember, and sometime this weekend we're gonna go back and I'm gonna search. When I was growing up, we have, they call it cocoa powder, of course. They didn't call it cocoa, cocoa powder, but there was no sugar in it. Okay, you get it in a little can, little. Most of the brand is like a little yellow can. Nestle, I think make. I don't so sure of the brand, but there was no sugar in the cocoa powder. It was plain old cocoa powder, absolutely no sugar. So if you want to make a cup of hot chocolate, you got to take that cocoa powder, you got to add milk, and you have to add sugar. Growing up, they used to add condensed milk to it. Okay, condensed milk to it. Now, when I came over to America and I go and buy cocoa, well, they don't say cocoa, they said hot chocolate. Okay, bear with me, guys. It's hot chocolate, which is it's have everything in it already. It already have sugar and everything in it. You just take a spoon out, you put it in the cup and you mix it up like that. So you have to deal with all that sugar. So the joke on me was that I was so fascinated with the cocoa. I'm gonna go get it. I went and I got it, not knowing that it was the same thing that I grew up with. When we were growing up, of course, I put cocoa on the thing, on the can, but it's really the same cocoa. Okay, and the spelling, if you get it, you get it. I love my low cocoa powder and no sugar at all. Thank you for that, Ilma. So, Claudia, yes, fried cocoa in the yellow can. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about. That yellow can. And look at me, thinking I'm discovering something new, not knowing it was the same old cocoa that I grew up with. So that's what happened to me this week, guys. So I thought that I'll share with you. But I'm excited. I'm very, very excited about, still being able to have my hot chocolate and being in control of how much sugar I use in it, whether I want it with no sugar or I just want to, you know what I like, guys? And there's this brand that pistachio milk. How many of you have ever tried this pistachio milk? Now, true story, I don't like pistachio. Don't come at me. I do not like pistachio. It's just one thing. I don't like pistachio. No, I used to eat pistachio only when my niece came to visit because she loved pistachio. And then whenever she's eating, she'll give me one or two. But technically, you're not gonna see me go out there and buy pistachio. But I love pistachio milk. And I love everything else about pistachio, even though some of those flavors, like the butter. Oh, I actually discovered the pistachio butter in Italy, right? I love a good pistachio butter, like it's so nice. Everything about pistachio except to eat the pistachio itself. So I found this pistachio milk, and of course, your girl pick up the unsweetened one. So when I try to drink it unsweetened, but normally what I do, to be honest, I put a little monk fruit in it. Yes, yes, I'm all about that, guys. I'm all over the place. I am using monk fruit now, okay? I'm using monk fruit. Don't ask me if I'm doing keto. I am not doing keto, okay? I am just trying to do a lifestyle where I cut back on the amount of sugar that I'm consuming, sugar and carbs, okay? Now, the honest truth is, this was like all my life as an adult. Once I 18, that's what I was doing. And then I kind of stop and start to just eat whatever I want to eat. So I'm kind of getting back there where I'm trying to, and I like to discover things. And that is the truth. I like to discover things. I am not the type that's going to stick to one thing all the time. Like, I use Splendor, guys, and I used Splendor for years, but then I realized that, oh, they discovered this monk fruit, and I do my whole research, and I read up on all this monk fruit, and then I buy a small pack, just a small pack to test it out to see if it will taste like, I test it, I didn't like it, then I test it again, and now I'm using the monk fruit. Like, I never ever liked stevia eating, so I always go Splendor, but they're saying that stevia is better. Who know? But I have been using Splendor for a while, but I'm kind of digging this monk fruit thing. How many of you know about this monk fruit, guys? If you know about it, comment, comment, comment. So, um, don't affect your blood sugar level and all of that kind of a thing. So what I'm trying to do is get my plain unsweetened cocoa, unsweetened pistachio milk, and then I just drop a monk fruit in it. Crazy. But anyway, guys, enough of that. Thank you so much for watching. So Trader Joe sell the cocoa powder unsweetened. Yes, that's what I'm using. But it's not Trader Joe. I get mine off of Amazon. They have some brand, some, overpriced brand on Amazon. That's anyway. So now I'm gonna go and look for that yellow can of cocoa. To be honest, I'm gonna go look for it because I'm 99% sure if I could find it, it's gonna be way cheaper than this cocoa that I just bought, right? All right, thank you so much for watching Sunday Chit Chat, guys. It is that time. This week we're posting daily, so I need to buy Milo and Ovaltine. It has been a long time, honestly. I always have those things in the kitchen. Not that I'm drinking them, but I always have them in the pantry. Don't ask, don't complain, don't say anything, okay? I always have them in the kitchen. I tried monk fruit. I wasn't crazy about the taste. That's what happened to me when I tried it. I wasn't crazy about the taste. So, okay, so monk fruit is okay, Jill. Splendor is bad. That's why I'm trying to cut the Splendor and switch over. I'm trying to switch over. Thank you for that, Jill. All right, so Ola, long time. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming back. And it's a new year, so we're happy to welcome you back. And this is coming from, why did I just lose the comment? Let me see. How am I gonna pronounce? Jose or Farba. I'm not even gonna try to mess it up, but there you go. Thank you so much for watching Sunday Chit Chat, guys. Happy Sunday. Go and watch the video we posted yesterday, guys. Watch the video to the end. Leave a like. Don't forget to follow us on alexmaxi.com. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and all the other platforms. And follow our vlog channel, Chichi Beauty Vlog. And also, guys, what else? Watch our daily videos, comment, and also subscribe. Happy Sunday, guys. I'll see you next week in another video. Bye-bye. And also our daily video. What's going on with my mouse? Like I'm trying to do my mouse right now, and isn't that I don't even see my mouse. So I'm trying to end the show, guys, but my mouse is, let's see what's going on. And I know it's fully charged. So it's like it's not making the connection. Without the mouse, I can't end the show. What's going on with my... Okay, here comes the mouse coming back. All right. Have a good week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and don't forget to share. Happy Sunday, guys. Bye-bye. End the screen. Okay.